Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about Texas Computer Science 8 through 12, Exam 241, and just going over some free resources available. When you get a chance, please visit us at firstyeartexasteachers.com. We have a lot more resources than just the two we go over today, so when you get a chance, check it out or click on the link in the description. Okay, so how I actually came across these resources was at a professional development, and I was speaking to a computer science teacher out of Houston, and he was a very bright guy. You could tell he was, how would you say, very calculated in a sense where the social aspect wasn't truly there. He was still a nice guy, don't get me wrong, great guy. But you could tell his strong point was mathematics for sure. So, I told him he actually ended up passing it on the first try. He got a ridiculous score, so honestly, he should probably be in industry just because he was like super smart. But like all of us, he was pretty dedicated to his classroom. So this is the first one he suggested. Think data structures by Alan Downey. Like I said, click on the our website link, and we have a link to all these resources available. But basically, he said the exam was data, and as far as understanding data, like you'd get your miscellaneous questions here and there, like how would you store this data? Obviously a database wouldn't be as easy as that, but the majority of your questions, and what makes this exam so hard, is you're breaking down a programming language. It's not just the algorithm, but it's just the variables and all the fine details, to where if we truly knew all of this, we'd probably leave teaching and make three times more than what we actually are. So I know this exam is very hard. I haven't taken it yet. I plan to into the near future. As of right now, I have a certification that still makes me qualified to teach computer science. But it's just really hard right now with COVID and everything to actually try. But I do plan to attempt this, especially that I'm getting pressure from my boss, who's getting pressure from the state to actually anyone who's going to teach high school level classes in computer science needs to be certified in this. So this is the first great resource I would suggest. The next one is Think Java, also by Alan Downey and Chris Mayfield. And most of us computer science teachers will need to know Java, especially if you need to teach AP Computer Science A. And that's a huge demand right now in all high schools in the state of Texas, if not the nation, if not the world. Um, Understanding the structures of Java as well, different commands, different variables, different libraries, just understanding Java, not too much in depth from what the examples of the test questions I've seen. But like I said again, this exam's super hard. I think it was a month ago I saw a guy on Reddit that was basically pleading like anyone can help me on this exam. Please help me. And so I'm not a Reddit user, so I wasn't able to respond to him, let alone I was just passing it through just to see what was out there. So, if I were him, and if you're listening right now, if you're him, definitely take advantage of these two free resources. And from what my colleague friend told me, he's like, study this for at least 2 months before you take the exam. Know it pretty much in depth, and it will help you. And so, with all these exams, I know we have 5 attempts, and so you might have to burn a few attempts, but as long as you keep going, you take a look at my website, see all the other helpful strategies I have to help you with the exam, you will eventually pass. And so, eventually I hope they approve some sort of stipend for computer science teachers, because it's so hard to meet all of these certifications, to stay updated, to teach these classes with updated software, because these versions just change and change and change. And as most of us technical people know, it's a necessity for there to be software updates. So it's an ever changing subject, unlike many of the other subjects where they're pretty stable and stagnant as far as their content, but ours is ever evolving and will continue to evolve. So that's a pro and that's a con. The pro is we'll always have work no matter what field. The con is, it's not just staying educated and up to date. It's like you really have to uh, do above and beyond, not only personally, but as a professional, as a teacher, stay up on all the content. So, that's just my 2 cents. I know it firsthand, especially if you're working for a smaller school district. They just expect so much out of you. If you'd like more resources and you thought this video was helpful, please visit us at firstyeartexasteachers.com.